China is east. Oh my God! Are you hurt? You want me to take it? I don't understand.
Dragon warrior.
The VelociPastor is a comedy horror film released by Wild Eye Releasing on August 13th, 2019. The film was written by Brendan Steer, who would also direct the film. The film stars Gregory James Cohen, Alyssa Kempinski, Daniel Steer, Aurelio Voltaire, and Yang Ji Chang. The movie is made to be fun, and anybody looking for deeper meaning in the man turns into a dinosaur genre is probably on a fool's errand. If that quote from writer-director Brendan Steer regarding his B-movie centered around a shape-shifting crime-fighting pastor doesn't tell you everything you need to know, then I don't think some idiot with a word soup intro to a review of the movie is gonna be much help to you. So with that in mind, let's keep it simple and just ask, does this movie manage to, well, be fun? In this review, we're breaking out our dino costumes for yet another rum-fueled ride of a lifetime from the B-movie bargain bin. The story begins with the pastor. He loves his parents, but they end up dying. Really bad deaths. Trust me, the movie makes sure you see that for yourself. Then he goes on vacation, and he gets pricked by a real sharp prick. Makes him do some weird things when he comes home. But it all changed when he met the love of his life. She saw through him in ways no one else ever had before. Together, they were able to tame the monster inside him. Together, they united to make something good out of the terrible things that happened and learned how to make them a catalyst for good. Together, they took on the criminal syndicate of ninjas that wanted to take over the world with cocaine and Christianity. Together, they were able to see that his VelociPastor abilities would make the world a better place. That's it for the plot. Think I was screwing around with you there? You think I just told a bunch of jokes in hopes that you would sit here and listen to me talk? Yeah, I see where you're coming from. But not this time. No. This time, pretty much everything I said was a factual statement about this movie. And I'll tell you something else. We're just scratching the surface with that. Words cannot even begin to describe the absolute versatility of this movie. I mean, you know when you're able to fit not one, but 2 full-length music videos into your hour-long runtime, that you have basically mastered movie making. Genre conventions? More like genre suggestions. With a soundtrack like this, you'll almost forget you're watching a movie. The absolute subtlety with which the movie is able to present the subtext of every scene and every message it seeks to impart is truly a mind-blowing feat, the likes of which you have to see to believe.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
The range of storytelling motion this movie displays is truly breathtaking. Truly the kind of story that breathes life into life. The kind of thing you need to see to believe.
I had parents once. What would my parents say?
광주에서는 우리가 학생이었을 때
I'm pretty sure dinosaurs can't look up.
What does drug smuggling have to do with Christianity?
Everything. Remember me now? Brother!
Bang, bang, bong. Bing, bing, bong.
The acting we witness is of a caliber that will be studied by future generations of actors for how much it accomplishes. Truly must be seen to be believed.
Bing, bing, bong.
They say that the Marvel movies have good combat choreography. They think that Japanese cinema has mastered on-screen dueling. They think the art of the fight was perfected in a big-time movie studio. Clearly, they have not had the privilege to take part in the physical artistry exhibited by the VelociPastor. The VFX? Oh man. What can you really say about VFX like this? Costume design is totally phenomenal. Never before has something like this felt so key in the suspension of disbelief, taking you into a whole new world that comes together as logically and naturally as the shit they pulled out of every which closet, wardrobe, and garage locker they could find, thrown together in the most haphazard and afterthought fashion, just like everything else responsible for creating this haphazard afterthought that is the movie The VelociPastor. If it ain't abundantly clear at this point, this movie rewrote the definition of dumpster fire. I'd be lying, though, if I said it didn't make me laugh my ass off.
So there's that.
The final rating for this prehistoric purveyor of the pious is 2 out of 10. If you're expecting even the slightest semblance of quality filmmaking or storytelling in a movie about a pasteurized velociraptor, then I'm truly sorry for your loss. But if you can look past something stupid like quality and embrace this nonsensical papier-mâché backyard weekend improv project for what it is, then here is one that can leave you in stitches just as well as the greatest of funny men. And I mean really, if I had to choose between this or one of Netflix's attempts at a stand-up special, I know what I'm picking. Take that for what it's worth. That's all we've got for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel it's worth the while, consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. And if there's a movie you want to see reviewed, leave your suggestions down in the comments. Also, if you're feeling especially generous, consider following me on Twitter @IUntrained for updates and other nonsense. There's plenty more to come, so if you care enough to return for it, then I'll see you when I see you.